At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today and let's make your dream home a reality.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagrow 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
Senator Jason Bean is proud to represent Southeast Missouri and the Bootheel in the Missouri Senate. High school football is a positive avenue for our student athletes to build character, compete, and grow. Senator Jason Bean wishes all our student athletes and coaches a successful season.
The best things in life never change. They just get better, like Hardee's Original Bag. Back and better than ever. Just $6.99. Mix and match any 2 full-size favorites. A juicy charbroiled double cheeseburger, melty hot ham and cheese sandwich, or crispy hand-breaded chicken tender wrap. Any 2 plus fries and a drink, all just $6.99. Hardee's Original Bag. Loaded with handcrafted goodness. It's the greatest meal deal for your buck.
What First State Community Bank means to me is, it says it in its name, community.
We're family, we care about one another, whether it's in our SEMO markets or we can reach out to someone in Farmington, Columbia. They're always there to assist.
We are very customer focused. Our employees do a great job with listening to the customers.
The tellers know 100% of all customers by their name.
If you want to feel at home, then walk into the doors of First State Community Bank.
At First State Bank and Trust, your future matters to us. Whether opening your first checking account or growing savings for the future, we're here to help with innovative tools and personalized service. FSBT offers a range of deposit options to fit your needs. For nearly a century, we've been committed to the financial needs of our local customers. Secure your future with a bank that's been trusted for generations of families in Southeast Missouri. First State Bank and Trust. Your money, your future, your bank. For 90 years. Member FDIC.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your family and for trusting us with the ones you love the most. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of those lifelong memories. Thank you for taking us on the job and for putting us to work. Thank you for choosing us for your first vehicle and for every vehicle after. Thank you for trusting us for 70 years.
At TG Express, we handle oil changes, tires, brakes, and all other basic mechanical needs, including full-service gas. And for major mechanical and auto body repair jobs, visit our other location, TG Automotive. Trust TG Automotive for all your auto needs.
At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today and let's make your dream home a reality.
Good afternoon and welcome to postseason girls high school volleyball here on Aycorp Sports. Tonight we're bringing you the Bootheel Conference Championship from the campus of Portageville High School. Our first match will feature the Junior Varsity Championship with the Portageville Bulldogs seeded number 1 taking on the Malden Green Wave seeded number 3. In varsity action following the JV Championship, the Portageville Bulldogs, also with the number 1 seed, will take on the number 2 seed Campbell Camels. Alongside my broadcast partner for this evening, Coach Gentry Vansel, I'm Jim Riker, and we are excited for Bootheel Conference Championship Volleyball.
Good evening, and this is the goal for every high school volleyball team when the season starts, to have a chance to win the conference championship. In the junior varsity division, there was essentially a three-way tie for the first place in the regular season. 3 teams finished with a record of 5-1. Portageville, Campbell, and Malden all had the same record. Each team had lost to one of the other teams, but no team had beat 2 of the other teams. I guess they must have draw out the seeding out of a hat, and that is what they typically do. Malden, the 3rd seed, has now defeated both the other 2 one-loss teams have defeated the Bulldogs in the regular season and the Camels on Tuesday night in the semifinals of this tournament. Hey, we are excited about being here. We got a great JV game, and this is our first JV game of the season.
Yep. And Malden with a really nice record. They come in with at 19-4. Portageville comes in, the JV comes in 17-8. So it should be a good matchup. One thing that really stands out to me as we look through the starting lineups here in a second, Portageville, all sophomores that start. Malden, on the other hand, only 2 sophomores, so a little more experience maybe for the Bulldogs, but Portageville's group is, just watching them warm up here, really fired up. I think the first time maybe they've had a chance to play for a championship like this.
That's correct. I think last year they played, though. I'm not for sure.
Oh, is that right?
I'm not quite for sure. I'll have to think on this. I think we're about ready for the national anthem.
I think we are about set for the national anthem, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with starting lineups and this championship action from the JV part of the tournament here on Aycorp Sports.
At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today, and let's make your dream home a reality.
TG Express, we handle oil changes, tires, brakes, and all other basic mechanical needs, including full-service gas. And for major mechanical and auto body repair jobs, visit our other location, TG Automotive. Trust TG Automotive for all your auto needs.
We are back at Portageville High School as we are set for this JV championship of the Bootheel Conference Tournament. The starting lineups are going to go like this. First for the number 3 seed, Malden Green Wave. Number 2, an outside hitter, Bella Fowler. Number 10, a setter, a sophomore, Jaylee Brown. Number 11, a outside hitter and a sophomore, Jasmine Laura. Number 2, as I mentioned earlier, Bella Fowler. Number 12, Harper Murphy, a sophomore or freshman middle hitter. Number 15, Peyton Pickard, their setter. And libero, number 4, Cammie Carroll. And finally, their middle hitter off the bench, Mynina Thornton. They are coached by Jennifer Sokolova.
You did good.
Thanks. I've been to Europe a few times.
There you go.
So for the Portageville Bulldogs, they will start like this. A all sophomore starting lineup. Number 2, Elisa Hickenbottom, a very common name athletically here at Portageville. Number 3, Lila Moylan. Number 10, Keegan Sanders. Number 21, Aubrey Trover. Number 24, Deasia Arterbridge. And number 25, Taylor Hopgood, who is their setter. So this will be the matchup for tonight. And like you said, Gentry, I think this will be a good one.
It will. I'm anxious to see how these sophomores, because Portageville is sophomore heavy. They have 2 freshmen, and they only have 8 girls on the team, so it will probably appear that there will not be that much subbing on the Portageville team. And the Malden team, we got a lot of freshmen here.
Yeah, lots of freshmen. They only have 3 sophomores out of the 11 I believe they have, and we are just about set to get started here in this one. We will have the varsity contest, of course, as well.
That's right.
After this one, and that'll be Portageville and Campbell. And not a big crowd, but a lot of noise.
A lot of noise.
A lot of noise. Both teams, Malden has a nice group on hand here. Portageville, I'm sure, will be coming in since their team is playing in both the JV and the varsity championship. And we are just about set to go.
And what a great place to host this for Portageville especially. And the gym is great. I love playing here in Portageville. I coached here for 5 years, and I love this gym. I think it's a wonderful gym. There's not as many obstacles, even though we have above some. But as far as height goes, it's a great volleyball gym.
Yeah, it is. It's a good gym. Great lighting and everything. Sometimes you get some dark places. You know, this is a really nice setup. Looks like that Malden will be serving here in this championship.
I also feel like this game is also going to be what team can put these serves in and keep the momentum going. No missed serves here is going to be a big thing, and who can also pass these serves very well. And we're about to start.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned that, and the one thing I did notice watching them warm up, not having watched much JV, is you just don't have quite the same jumping level than this JV is, because they're not quite as mature yet, you know, not as strong. So we're set to go here. Serve is over, and a little bit long, out of bounds. First point will go to Portageville.
Okay, a little nervous maybe.
Could very well. Sanders will serve for Portageville. She's on the far end of the court from you. They're in their black and blue. Pass. Set, and then back over the net to Portageville. Up, the set and the kill by Arterbridge. Nice set that time by Trover, and a good finish by Arterbridge. Or actually by Hopgood, excuse me, and by Arterbridge with the finish. So 2-0 Portageville. Sanders to set again. Pass there, set up, hit. Little bit long that time by Harper Murphy. She can knock it down from that middle spot, but just a little long, and it's 3-0 Portageville. Sanders once again with the serve. Back row here, sort of wide. They keep it in play, though, and get it back over. Deep, good job there of keeping it deep. Then a nice set, one again, Arterbridge. Dug out by Fowler, and they kick it over. Set, hit, blocked, but off of the hands of Murphy, and drops down, and it's 4-0 Portageville.
They just got to get a better pass off this serve for Malden.
Set, Murphy just a little push over and down. Good job there by Harper Murphy. Side out, goes back to the Green Wave.
So Harper Murphy is the baby sister of Tanner and all the Murphys that played in a lot of baseball played.
Yep. Tanner Murphy, also a quarterback at one time, I believe. Yep. Murphy again, into the net, a little short. Be a point for Portageville, and they'll get it back. Well, she comes from a very athletic family, that's for sure. Arterbridge to serve for the Bulldogs. So brings it deep. As you mentioned, now they had 4 hits, and that'll go back to Portageville. As you mentioned, Gentry, the passing has not been good for the Green Wave so far.
That's right. Lots of passes off that first serve, and that's just not going well for them right now. It's going crazy. They're not able to get a pass set hit or a pass set kill, and that's what you really want off that first pass.
And your setter can only do so much when they don't get a good pass, can't they?
That's right. They're very limited, and you've noticed that they have not been able to hit. And when they did, okay, she went out. I think she's a little tight right now. It's a big game.
Sure.
And they're freshmen.
Sure, and they're freshmen. That's exactly right. Probably certainly the biggest game, maybe the biggest crowd they've played in front of them being a JV team, you know.
Exactly. And they've got a lot of good support here right now coming for them. and it is just a big game.
And you can also get almost too revved up sometimes. You know, sometimes you have to take that deep breath and settle a little bit.
That's right. If Malden is going to come back right now, we have Arter Bridges in the back row. She is their tall. Dee Dee is tall. She is that big block. Right now is when they need to score. Malden needs to score while she's in the back row.
Nice serve, dug out this time. Set and hit back over to Arter Bridge. Set by Hopgood. Nice stop there by Brown. Then the hit and down. Jasmine Laura with the hit and the kill, and it's 6-2. And that will send Harper Murphy, the middle hitter for the Green Wave, back to serve. Murphy up, nice serve there, and out of bounds, couldn't control the serve, an ace, and it'll be 6-3. So Murphy again here, trying to cut that gap. Nice serve again, tough handle. They do get it. They get it back across the net. Back out to Fowler. Good pass, back set. Push just a little short, and we're going to have a into the net, I believe. And that'll be 6-4. Another point for the Green Wave.
So again, we're flipping this now. Portageville needs a good pass. That's what they need right now.
Murphy to Arter Bridge. Hopgood with the set and then over. Good set to Laura. She pushes it into the hole. She found a little hole back there on the back right and gets the point, and it's 6-5.
Very, very smart right now, and she sees this big double block, and she's going around it. And a lot, Malden has not been used to having a double block on some of these smaller schools that they play. They do not double block, and now they are. Now they come up a team that is.
Across to the Green Wave. Set. Thornton with it over, and then Portageville. And then a little bit of a fight at the net, won by Higginbottom and Portageville, and it's 7-5 Portageville.
So Higginbottom can jump. Don't let that size fool you in the middle there. She is a jumper.
Thornton, cross and in. Manina Thornton with a big hit. She didn't really even get up on that. She was able to knock it down. Jasmine Laura with a chance to tie it up here for the Green Wave as they trail 7-6. Gets it deep. Bad pass, but over. And then Thornton just tips it over. Nice dig there by Murphy. Boy, what a nice rally there. And then the block and out of bounds, and it'll be a point for Portageville, and give an assist on that to Arter Bridge on a huge dig there earlier in that point.
That is one of the best volleyball for JV I've seen in a while. Oh.
Sorry, we're going to have a...
What happened?
Must have been into the net.
Into the net.
Yeah. I think that's what Coach Sasha Kellums is asking as well. But we're tied at 7.
She's not happy now.
No.
I don't blame her. Every point right now is going to be a challenge. That was awesome.
Nice kill that time. Just what you talked about. Higginbottom can really get up, and she put that one down for the point.
I mean, she is a good 3 to 4 inches shorter, but her ability to jump is amazing, and her quick speed on her arm swing is fun to watch.
Moylan to serve. Then the hit and a little bit wide by Bella Fowler out of bounds. Will be a 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. Serve comes across again to Laura. She kicks it up to Pickard and then to Thornton. She knocks it down. And a good block by Thornton, and it'll be a point for the Green Wave.
Thornton is really pretty tough right now. Hanging in there with him.
Pickard to serve. Good serve there by Pickard. Good back set to Higginbottom, but short into the net that time, and we're tied at 9.
It looked good. It just didn't happen.
Right.
And it didn't throw Malden off. That's what they try to do. They try to throw that with Malden, and Malden's blockers did not go anywhere.
Pass, and then over the net, but we're going to have a push or under the net, I believe.
Under the net, yeah.
So
in the net.
10-9, Malden with their first lead of the evening. And Pickard to serve once again. Dug out nicely there by Trover. Good set, cross court. Up, still alive. A nice job of Portageville by keeping it alive there. Once again, and then passed back over, going to be out of bounds. Another point for the Green Wave. 11-9, Malden with the lead. The one thing I do love about the view we have right behind the court like this is you can really see what those serves do, and Pickard's serve is really moving.
Yes.
Hits the net, tough one, and it's going to be
called a lift.
Yeah, and a 12-9 lead for the Green Wave.
So this is a 4-point run for Malden right now, seeing what the Bulldogs can do about this.
Pickard serve, good one right there. And the short, going to be short, and a 13-9 lead. And they really, a timeout's going to be called by the Portageville Bulldogs right here and Coach Sasha Kellum. We'll take a quick break and be back. It's Malden 13, Portageville 9 here on Aycorp Sports. We're back. Malden leads 13-9 in this first set. And Gentry, you're telling me that a couple of these kids have really big athletic backgrounds, legacies.
Big athletic legacies, and these kids are following them, and it's mainly been their brothers maybe. So number 2 from Malden is Bella Fowler. Steve Fowler, here they won a championship at Campbell in 2022, maybe 21. Another point for Malden.
An ace for Peyton Pickard. She's got 6 in a row, I believe, here on the service line now. 6 points for them, and Portageville really needs to get her off the service line.
That's right.
Pickard, the sophomore, to serve. She's their setter as well. Good pass. And back row hit. Good pickup there, though. And then back across. Higginbotham, nice hit, and that'll be out of bounds. Good job by Higginbotham there, and it's a point for Portageville.
Finally, a side out for Portageville, one they need right now, and to turn this game around. Malden came back from being 6 down, and let's see now. Alderbridge is now in the front row.
Saxton to serve. Good pass, back set. And then a tip down to the spot. Good job there. I've been very impressed by Thornton just finding the holes in the defense.
She's very calm.
Yes.
I mean, when she gets a kill, she's still very calm. This is her personality, though.
She will come back here to serve. It's a good one. Pass is just so-so, and then, hit right into the net by Harper Murphy. She had it set up for her and just didn't quite get it across.
It's okay. And these are a lot of freshmen
Absolutely,
mistakes.
Right.
I mean, you just got to take that sometimes.
Nice serve there. Good pass. Back across to Murphy into the net. Another point for Portageville, make it 15-12. Cammie Carroll's back in the game for Portageville at her libero spot. Hopgood on the service line. Oh, great serve, but a nice dig out. Saved. The whole Malden team went to the one side of the net and left the floor wide open on this side of the court.
What a save Bella Fowler made.
Really, absolutely was.
And Kimmy Carroll is back in for Malden.
So Hopgood to serve, 15-13. Carroll with the pass. Set, and then over the net.
Good save.
Good save there. That was Laura that's with the save. And over by Higginbottom. Set. And it'll have to be a long hit, and it can't quite get there. 4 hits, and Portageville will get it back with the point, 16-13.
So Malden now is needing to put the ball away. They need to put the ball away and not tip anymore. Portageville is ready for the tip. Yep. What a good serve, and almost, I would call that an ace for Bella Fowler.
Bella Fowler, absolutely. So 17-13, 4-point lead for the Green Wave. Fowler with another good serve and another tough return. We'll see if they can get it over, and they do. Good job there by Sanders. Set to Murphy. And back across. Cross court to Laura. She tips. Set. And then a nice block by Harper Murphy for the point. Just by herself there in the middle, but got a job, nice job of knocking it down.
And it went straight down. It won't phase her any. Number 24, she'll swing again.
Another ace by Fowler. 6-point lead for the Green Wave, and Coach Kellum's going to take her second time out. And Gentry, so what is she telling right now to try to turn things around?
So for Portageville, the serve receive is really struggling right now. That first pass, again, what we keep talking about is so important. So important. And coaches a lot of times practice that, just getting that first pass. What can we do off that first pass to make it harder for the other team? Right now, Portageville is not making it harder for Malden to get after they send that ball over the first time. It's easier, and so now Malden's getting a pass set hit or a pass set something, and then Portageville then is able to work with it. It's just a struggle right now off the serve receive. Malden right now has some great serves going on, and that's another thing that's hard for them as well.
Fowler to serve again. Hits it to the back row. Set there. Hit by Arterbridge, but dug out. In cross court, Laura knocks it back over. Set. Nice save by Fowler. Then a free ball for the Bulldogs. Arterbridge. Set by Pickard, and then that'll be out.
Who's out?
I believe, yes. So it'll go back to the Bulldogs, 19-14. Sanders back on the service line for the Bulldogs. Good serve there. Fowler couldn't handle it, and it's 19-15.
That ball does move. You don't really realize it. If no one sits right behind, you do not realize how much that ball moves and drops.
Set, and then over the net. Nice set there for the Bulldogs, but it's going to be a little bit wide that time, and it'll be 20-15.
So Harper Murphy has had several go out. She had several hitting errors right now, and so she's just trying to find her groove back right now.
Nice save by Carroll. Free ball, and then knocked down by Arterbridge. She saw that there was nobody right there in front and gets the point. 2016, Arterbridge goes back to the serve.
Jim got quiet.
Carroll with the set, then over. Back set, and just a little short that time by Trover. Makes it 21-16.
So again, Aubrey Trover is the daughter of Tyler Trover. He is the baseball coach here at Portageville, a very well-known baseball coach. They have had successful seasons here in the past. So a lot of athletic kids on both sides.
Absolutely. Higginbotham with the big hit.
Big hit.
21-17. And that sends Trover to the serve. Murphy up and over by Thornton, but dug out by Arterbridge. Nice save, but underneath, nope, no underneath the net. Thought it was over, but was not. Tip, save there by Pickard. Laura gets it over. Thornton goes up trying to block it, but doesn't get it accomplished. Nice knockdown. Was that Higginbotham again?
That was Higginbotham.
Okay, I couldn't see from there.
Higginbotham, she's who they're going to go to, and Malden knows it.
Trover to serve again. 3-point game, 21-18. Going to be wide on the serve.
Portageville needed that one. And we have Laura back here to serve. She is one of their sophomore leaders right now on this floor.
Arterbridge with the pass to Hobgood, the set. And then over.
Barely made it.
Yep. Nice dig out there by Sanders. Good pick up there by Laura. What a flying save by Arterbridge. And then down into the net, save, but going to be into the net. And a point, and Arterbridge was like Superman flying back there.
That was amazing. What great volleyball, and especially for Southeast Missouri. So a lot of people, Southeast Missouri volleyball is not ranked super high on skill level, and what a great volleyball match we have going on right here.
Nice save there. Set back up other side. Knocked over by Brown. Trover into the net. So it'll be, Sanders, excuse me, into the net. So 23-19. And Peyton Pickard, who had a 6-point run on the service line a while ago, back to serve for the Green Wave.
That's a tough serve.
It was a tough serve, and that's going to be, the set is going to be well out, and it'll be game, or set point here, 24-19. Pickard to serve once again. Goes back to Trover, going to be long, just flew a little bit on her, and it's 24-20.
Game's not over.
Saxton back in the game to serve here for the Bulldogs. To Murphy. Set. Knocked down. Good save back there. Can they get to it? They cannot. And Malden comes in with the first set. 25-20 on a kill by Fowler. So it's set 1 to the Green Wave. We'll take a break here. We'll be back in about a minute or so with set number 2 of this JV championship from Portageville here on Aycorp Sports.
At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today, and let's make your dream home a reality.
back at Portageville High School. Gentry Vansel and Jim Riker alongside here at the championship of the Bootheel Conference Volleyball Tournament. This is the JV contest, and Malden wins set 1. And Gentry, we were talking off the air, Portageville's got to sort of clean up that serve receive a little bit.
Just a little bit, because to me, Portageville out-hit Malden. Malden handled the defense very well, but Malden out-served, received, out-passed Portageville this game. So let's see what we get.
Hopgood with the serve. And into the net, and the first point goes to Portageville. Good serve by Hopgood. They couldn't, the Green Wave couldn't get it back. In the first set, Portageville jumped out to a 6-1 lead, and Malden was able to work their way back. To Laura. Nice pass, set, and a little bit wide by Fowler and out of bounds, and it'll be 2-0 Portageville. Hopgood with it. Into the net. So 2-1, and we'll send Bella Fowler, the freshman, to the line for the Green Wave.
So Malden came back last time, and it showed a lot of guts and character from their freshmen, especially since they're freshman heavy. But this sophomore team over there is very talented for Portageville.
Laura gets it over the net. Hopgood back to Sanders. Hopgood right side. They do get it across the net. And then a nice tip. Arterbridge and Murphy sort of in a fight there over it, and Arterbridge wins for Portageville. 3-1 for the Bulldogs. Sanders serves, received by Fowler. Set, and then nice block, Arterbridge once again, as they tried to just tip it over. Arterbridge knocks it down.
So Murphy probably has the hardest job up there, because she is up against Arterbridge, who is a massive block, and she just moving her arms where the ball goes. Very smart for her.
Set to Laura. Saved, kept it alive. Wide pass, can they get it across? They do.
Barely goes over that net.
Yes. Murphy with the block, and it's 4-2, or into the net. I'm not sure which with the ball, but 4-2. And it will be Jaylee Brown to serve, the left-hander. Puts it across. Nice hit, but dug out nicely. Nice tip by Arterbridge, but they keep it alive. That's Pickard that kept it alive. Set. And found the open spot on the court. Good job over there. That was, I believe, Hopgood that did that?
That was Trover.
Oh, was it Trover? Okay.
Trover. Very smart. That's all she had to do. She's outsized over there. She found the hole. Smart.
Arterbridge. And it's an ace. Carroll can't get there. An ace for Arterbridge, and it's 6-2 Portageville.
So now we're setting up just like we did the first match. Let's see how it goes.
Exactly right. Portageville had a big lead the first match. Malden came back to take the win in the first one. To Fowler. Nice pass. Set there. Murphy can't quite put it down. Nice save. And then over but out of bounds. So 6-3.
So those are the things I saw from Portageville all first set two. The ball gets up. It may not be a great pass. The second, something happens between the second and third pass, causing Portageville to lose the point. Going out, simple things that got to get better, and as they do get better when they get to high school or the varsity level.
Murphy with the serve. Hopgood. And once again, just not a very good serve receive right there, not a very good pass, and the setter, Taylor Hopgood, really can't do much with that.
Just having a hard time. I mean, you just got to make the best of it, and it's very hard to.
Yeah, it's easy for me to sit up here and say it's not good, but I couldn't do it, I guarantee you. So
I couldn't move that fast anymore.
And they get it over. Back set, and then to Laura. Dug out by Sanders. And into the net, and it'll be 6-5.
I would like to see this matchup right here between Thornton, number 8 from Malden, and Hickenbottom right now from Portageville.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. You're exactly right.
see what we got. Another overpass.
Laura, yeah, an overpass. You're exactly right. Nice tip to keep it alive. Hopgood this time gets a good set. Pass up. Murphy from the back. And it's going to be a point, and we're tied at 6.
So that's been the first kill for Malden right now at 6-6.
Harper Murphy again on the service line. And Thornton right there just to put it down. Just not a very good serve or pass that time, and Thornton was able to get to it and put it down.
An overpass.
Yeah.
Overpass. And your defense on the other side is thinking, oh, goodness, help me.
Murphy to Sanders. Hopgood. And then to Higginbottom. Nice dig out there by Fowler. Laura gets it under and over, Higginbottom into the net, and it's 8-6 Portageville. And once again, they were down 6-2 and have come back to take. Malden has an 8-6 lead now. Harper Murphy once again. To Sanders. To Hopgood. Dug out. Just tipped over by Pickard. Back over, and Fowler's going to let it go out. It's a little long, so it's 9-6. And a timeout by Coach Kellums once again. 9 for the Green Waves, 6 for the Bulldogs. And sort of what we saw in the first set. Portageville jumps out. Malden catches back up now.
And now let's see who can come on out. Haven't seen Portageville turn the tide yet to pull out from being from behind to come back yet. I would like to see that from Portageville right now. And they're talking. I mean, you can tell they're still giving instruction, reaching on. He's telling them reach on top, snap on top, get on top of that ball. But they know that they've got to get a pass. And this is a hard serve coming in here from Harper Murphy. It's a jump serve.
Right.
And so it does look different coming at the girls also. She's going to use her full timeout. And I don't blame her.
I don't either. Yeah, I would too, I think. And, you know, in both games, you had a big run in that first game from Peyton Pickard on the service line, and now in this game, you've got one from Harper Murphy, who's had about 6 or 7 points here in a row, and that has really opened it up for the Green Wave.
It sure has.
So Murphy, the freshman, to serve again. She goes back, just sort of short this time. Nice tip, and that's a good job in there on the tip. And over, and it's 9-8. And Trover goes to serve for the Bulldogs. Gets it back to Laura. And Thornton just knocks it over. Set by Hopgood. And into the net, and it'll be 10-7. And Jasmine Laura, the sophomore, to serve for Malden. Dug out by Arterbridge. Good dig that time after the hit from Moylan. Moylan again with the hit. Nice save that time by Murphy. And then into the net by Fowler, and it'll be 10-8.
Moylan has some great kills over here for him.
She's another one who jumps very well, too.
Yes.
She serves. Into the net, makes it 11-8. And Peyton Pickard, the setter for the Green Wave, to serve. To the middle, dug out nicely. Hopko with the set. Higginbottom just saved, and then under the net, so that'll be a point for the Bulldogs. Just not a very good pass there, and nothing they could do with it.
And she makes a good save, and it's just bad that line is there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's there for both teams. So, and Portageville, the first set, was in it quite a bit.
Saxton with the serve. Murphy tries to dig it out, but sort of moves on her a little bit. The serve does, and can't return it, and it's 11-10. Good ace. Saxton comes off the bench to serve. Saved by Laura. Pass and then the set. And it's a good one to Fowler, and she knocks it down with the kill. 12-10.
This set and last set, she's been shining for me for the outside. She came and hit that middle when she's really a true outside, and up against Dee Dee, who is just massive for them.
Thornton to serve here. And Arterbridge with the kill off of the hands of Murphy, and it's 12-11. Good finish that time by Deasia Arterbridge. Taylor Hopgood to serve. Dug out by Laura. Back set. Hopgood will get it across, pass out of bounds though, and it'll be 13-11. And that's one of those you just got to try to just keep it in play, don't you?
Keep it in play. If you're going to pass it over the net, it needs to be in play. And she was trying to hit this back corner. I get that, but it's just got to get there. What a great low serve.
It sure was.
Solid.
Hopgood gets it over Carroll with the pass. Then the hit by Laura, and she finds that back corner for the point. 14-11. Laura's not real big. Jasmine Laura's not real big, but she finds the open spots well.
No. And for a girl her size, she doesn't jump super high, but wow. She just got smart there and cut it. What a job on Fowler.
Yeah, Fowler with two great serves in a row, I mean, and it's 15-11. Just a little long that time. She was going for that back corner and just got it a little bit too long. Great idea.
And she felt it too. You could tell her she was wanting it.
Keegan Sanders to serve here. She hits it, dug out by Fowler. Passed the set and then tipped over and down by Murphy after the set by Brown, and it's 16-12.
Portageville's back on their heels waiting for that hit, and when you're back there waiting for that hit on defense, you have a hard time going back forward
Brown,
to get that tip.
Hopgood cross court, they get it over the net. Set up to Pickard, dug out of there by Higginbottom. Passed back over the net. Hopgood back up and passed over once again. Fowler with it. The set to Murphy. Sanders with the pass. Moylan can't finish it, and it's 17-12 for the Green Wave. And another timeout by the Portageville Bulldogs and Coach Sasha Kellums. It is 17 for Malden, 12 for Portageville. We'll take a 30-second break and be back here on Aycorp Sports.
The best things in life never change. They just get better, like Hardee's Original Bag. Back and better than ever. Just $6.99. Mix and match any two full-size favorites. A juicy charbroiled double cheeseburger, melty hot ham and cheese sandwich, or crispy hand-breaded chicken tender wrap. Any two plus fries and a drink, all just $6.99. Hardee's Original Bag, loaded with handcrafted goodness. It's the greatest meal deal for your buck.
Back at Portageville High School, this is set 2. Malden with the first set win, and they lead in the second set, 17-12 here. Jaylee Brown on the line to serve for the Green Wave. Serve just a little short, and it'll be 17-13. Deasia Arterbridge to serve for the Bulldogs now. Dug out nicely by Fowler. Set and then into the net, and that'll be 17-14. So Arterbridge once again to serve to try to close this three-point gap. Back to Fowler. She passes the set to Laura. She gets it over. Hopgood into the back row. They pass it across. Carroll digs it out. And back to Laura. It's going to be short, and it's going to be 17-15. That set was a little behind her there, wasn't it?
But as a sophomore, she knows she probably should have gotten that one in. It's all right.
Arterbridge, nice serve into the net and makes it 18-15. Thornton comes back in for the Green Wave. Really, that's been just one substitution on each team pretty much all night. And Harper Murphy to serve. Set, Hopgood, going to be under the net, I believe. And it'll be 20-15, or 19-15. Murphy once again. Hopgood with the set behind. They get it in, though. Good job of getting it through. And this passed across. Back set. Dug out there by Murphy. The set for Thornton. Back across. Moylan. Good dig out that time. Then once again, got it nice and deep. Good job. And hits the net and across, and then Thornton tries to put it away, can't. And this time she does.
She does. Over the net.
Yep.
They calling her back row or over the net. So the referee called Moreland. No, referee called Thornton.
Thornton, yes.
Reaching over.
Yeah.
And she did.
So Trover to serve. She gets back to Laura. To Thornton. She goes backward and Trover digs it out. To Laura. Hopgood with the set. And Pickard gets it across. Nice job of digging it out there. And Laura passes it across. Back row. Fowler digs it to Thornton. And there's the open spot, and it's 20-16 for the Green Wave. Good rally that time.
Good rally, but in that rally, no one was killing the ball. No one was setting, hitting the ball. It was just pass, weird things going on, you know, odd passes, trying to do what you had to do to keep the ball into play. And finally, she did what we had to do. You had to get the kill.
Laura with it, with the serve, dug out by Arterbridge. And passed across and in, I believe.
Ball was out.
A little long. So sorry, my mistake there.
I know it. It looks different. I'm telling you what, it looks different from every angle. And she has the best angle down here.
She does. She's right on the line. You're right.
Miss Katie Penn does.
Yeah, you're right.
And she's solid.
Second across. Set to Thornton. Hit is long. So 21-17. 4-point lead for the Green Wave, and Lila Moylan to serve for the Bulldogs. Malden with a 1-set lead here. Good serve. Saved nicely, though, and Pickard passes it across, but it's going to be long. 21-18.
Just a lot of momentum, court awareness, knowing where you're at on the court. It's been for both teams to where how hard you need to pass that ball over the net.
Moylan gets it back. Murphy to Laura, and then Pickard will pass it across. Nice set to Higginbottom, but it's going to be out. So 22-18, just a little wide that time. And Peyton Pickard on the service line for the Green Wave. Nice serve. Hopgood, though, with a good set. Higginbottom. Nice save by Thornton. Came out of nowhere. Hopgood to Higginbottom. And it's going to be long. That sailed a little bit. She didn't quite get on top of that one. And it's 23-18.
I think Coach Killams has one more timeout, or has she used both of hers?
I believe she's got another one still.
She has one
I believe
more.
she has one more left, yes, in this game.
I expect it to come up here.
Yeah. Second serve, good one. Going to be short, and it is match point, championship point for the Green Wave. 24-18.
She must not.
She must not. Yeah, must have been. We must have two. Yeah, you're right.
That's right.
Remind me to write that down going forward.
I know.
Pickard with the serve. It's over. Good dig out there by Laura. The set, cross court. to Fowler, into the stands, and the Malden Green Wave are the junior varsity champion of the Bootheel Conference Tournament this year in 2 sets.
Congratulations. Wow. With the freshman team, what a great time. What great this should be for their program coming up in the future to have this for them.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great win for the Green Wave. And they played well. They served the ball so very well, I thought. Was one of the big things there, that they served it so well, and Portageville sort of struggled with the serve-receive.
Portageville Bulldogs, I think, has season championship for the season. Oh, no, second place.
Second place and the first place. Yes, that's exactly right.
Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, so they had a 3-way tie, so all 3 were season conference champs.
That makes sense.
So this is second place, goes for the tournament.
So each of the 3 teams get a plaque for the season. And Malden with a nice win. And as you said, so many freshmen, that gives them they should have a lot of confidence going forward, you would think.
And everyone on the bench but one was a freshman as well. So there is some great things coming in for Malden right now.
Absolutely. So they will have some pictures taken here. And just a quick reminder for you guys, this has been an amazing fall for high school sports in Southeast Missouri. We're coming to the end of our football and volleyball seasons. Tomorrow night, we have a huge Class 3 District 1 football matchup from Dexter. The number 3 ranked Dexter Bearcats and the number 9 ranked Park Hill Central. And next week is the last week of the regular season for both football and volleyball. On Wednesday night, we'll have our last regular season volleyball matchup as the Notre Dame Bulldogs play host to the Dexter Bearcats. And then Dexter's the number 1 seed in that. Notre Dame is the number 2 seed in that Class 3 district. And then next Thursday night, we'll be at New Madrid County Central for the matchup in football between the Portageville Bulldogs and the New Madrid County Central Eagles. And then after those games, just a reminder, our postseason games will all be broadcast in conjunction with Misha TV and can be purchased there. We'll be doing a number of those, so you'll want to watch for that. We're going to take a break here as both teams warm up for the Varsity Championship, which will be between the Portageville Bulldogs and the Campbell Camels. We'll take a break. We'll be back with that action in about 10 or 11 minutes or so here on Aycorp Sports.
Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today and let's make your dream home a reality.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up and coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagro 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
Senator Jason Bean is proud to represent Southeast Missouri and the Bootheel in the Missouri Senate. High school football is a positive avenue for our student athletes to build character, compete, and grow. Senator Jason Bean wishes all our student athletes and coaches a successful season.
The best things in life never change. They just get better, like Hardee's Original Bag. Back and better than ever. Just $6.99. Mix and match any two full-size favorites. A juicy charbroiled double cheeseburger, melty hot ham and cheese sandwich, or crispy hand-breaded chicken tender wrap. Any two plus fries and a drink, all just $6.99. Hardee's Original Bag, loaded with handcrafted goodness. It's the greatest meal deal for your buck.
What First State Community Bank means to me is it says it in its name, community.
We're family, we care about one another, whether it's in our SEMO markets or we can reach out to someone in Farmington, Columbia. They're always there to assist.
We are very customer focused. Our employees do a great job with listening to the customers.
The tellers know 100% of all customers by their name.
If you want to feel at home, then walk into the doors of First State Community Bank.
At First State Bank and Trust, your future matters to us. Whether opening your first checking account or growing savings for the future, we're here to help with innovative tools and personalized service. FSBT offers a range of deposit options to fit your needs. For nearly a century, we've been committed to the financial needs of our local customers. Secure your future with a bank that's been trusted for generations of families in Southeast Missouri. First State Bank and Trust. Your money, your future, your bank. For 90 years. Member FDIC.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your family and for trusting us with the ones you love the most. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of those lifelong memories. Thank you for taking us on the job and for putting us to work. Thank you for choosing us for your first vehicle and for every vehicle after. Thank you for trusting us for 70 years.
At TG Express, we handle oil changes, tires, brakes, and all other basic mechanical needs, including full-service gas. And for major mechanical and auto body repair jobs, visit our other location, TG Automotive. Trust TG Automotive for all your auto needs.
At Young Real Estate, we understand the importance of face-to-face interactions. Our experienced agents are here to listen to your needs and personalize your home buying or selling experience. But we also recognize the power of technology. Young Real Estate offers virtual showings, allowing you to explore properties from the comfort of your own home. Young Real Estate, where technology meets a personal touch. Your dreams, our expertise. Contact us today and let's make your dream home a reality.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up and coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagrow 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
We're right here at King Jerry Lawler's Hall of Fame Bar and Grill on world-famous Beale Street, and as you can see, oh my gosh, we have the best barbecue ribs in Memphis. Oh my gosh, the gumbo is out of this world, but you gotta try the King's Triple Decker Slam Burger. You'll love it.
Do you need personalized merchandise? Trying to celebrate the season of that big state run? Then Juju Promotions in New Madrid has you covered. Whether it's heat presses, screen printing, or embroidery, we always have an option that will leave you satisfied and looking your best. With seasonal styles and plenty of accessories, there's something here for everyone. So come in and shop around. You'll be welcome with a smile and leave more fashionable than ever. Call us at 573-748-4040 or visit us in New Madrid.
Senator Jason Bean is proud to represent Southeast Missouri and the Bootheel in the Missouri Senate. High school football is a positive avenue for our student athletes to build character, compete, and grow. Senator Jason Bean wishes all our student athletes and coaches a successful season.
The best things in life never change. They just get better, like Hardee's Original Bag. Back and better than ever. Just $6.99. Mix and match any 2 full-size favorites. A juicy charbroiled double cheeseburger, melty hot ham and cheese sandwich, or crispy hand-breaded chicken tender wrap. Any 2 plus fries and a drink, all just $6.99. Hardee's Original Bag, loaded with handcrafted goodness. It's the greatest meal deal for your buck.
What First State Community Bank means to me is it says it in its name, community.
We're family, we care about one another, whether it's in our SEMO markets or we can reach out to someone in Farmington, Columbia. They're always there to assist.
We are very customer focused. Our employees do a great job with listening to the customers.
The tellers know 100% of all customers by their name.
If you want to feel at home, then walk into the doors of First State Community Bank.
At First State Bank and Trust, your future matters to us. Whether opening your first checking account or growing savings for the future, we're here to help with innovative tools and personalized service. FSBT offers a range of deposit options to fit your needs. For nearly a century, we've been committed to the financial needs of our local customers. Secure your future with a bank that's been trusted for generations of families in Southeast Missouri. First State Bank and Trust. Your money, your future, your bank. For 90 years. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Portageville High School for girls high school volleyball here on Aycorp Sports. We're coming to you from the Bootheel Conference Championships on the campus of Portageville High School. Match number 1, the Junior Varsity Championship, was won by the Malden Green Wave in 2 sets. Our varsity matchup features the Portageville Bulldogs taking on the Campbell Camels. Back alongside my broadcast partner for this evening, Coach Gentry Vansel. I'm Jim Riker, and it's time for Bootheel Conference Varsity Championship Volleyball.
Hey, Jim, this is what these teams have been working toward all year. And then also is going to prepare them for the district tournament as well. Their first goal is the conference championship, and then, of course, this district championship, of course. And on from there, as long as each team can win. These 2 varsity teams, Campbell and Portageville, are pretty evenly matched. The Camels only lost 1 match in conference play this season, and that was the Bulldogs early on in September. And that is very early, so a lot has happened since then as well. That match ended with Portageville winning 3-1, but each set was close, 23-25, 25-23, 25-18, and then 25-22. All great numbers there. We are looking forward to another great match here. The Bulldogs are 26-4-2 on the season, and the Camels are 14-10-4. But we know when it comes to championship night, all the records go out the window, and it is up to each of these individual teams. Anything can happen.
Absolutely right. The one thing I noticed as we were doing warm-ups here is Portageville's got some nice size. They've got some height and some kids who can really get up and hit the ball.
Yes, that is the advantage right now for Portageville, I think so. And their record, even though we just mentioned, records are records, but they have a great record right now. And winning does build confidence.
No question about that. The Portageville young ladies are seeded number 1 in the Class 2 District 1 tournament, which starts on the 24th of this month, and the Campbell Camels are actually seeded 6th in their district, Class 1 District 1, where Clarkton is the number 1 seed and Gideon the number 2 seed. So we are getting close to the championship game here, and the last match, the JV match, really a good one, and Malden with those freshmen really showed out.
Really did. She's going to have some great future ahead for the Malden Green Wave, and I also like the fact that the Malden Green Wave fans came out, and that is big as well for all these teams, is when they get some community support here.
You are exactly right on that. So we're going to have I believe the starting lineups. I don't think we'll have another national anthem, as we had one of those before the game, or before the JV game. So the starting lineups for tonight, for the Campbell Camels, they go like this: a junior number 3, Sarah Bunting; a junior number 4, Reese Carr, a junior number 8, Hartley Willis; a junior number 11, Caitlin Weidenbender, thank you, ma'am. A senior number 13, Paige Knotts; and a senior number 24, Aubrey Grubbs; and the libero is a sophomore, number 22, Dylan Coleman. They are coached by Miranda Nixon. And for the Bulldogs, it'll be like this: number 5, a senior outside hitter, Briley Adams; middle hitter, number 9, a junior, Juliana Priggle; a outside hitter, number 11, Gloria Farmer; a outside hitter, number 15, Maggie Priggle. Their setter is number 20, Mia Shear; and another middle hitter, number 22, Taryn Irby. They are coached by Sasha Kellum. So I know I was down here and watched them one time last year. I was very impressed with them, and like I said, Portageville in particular, some size and some hitting ability, I think.
So Portageville is a lot younger right now than Campbell is. They actually start one senior, Briley Adams, and Campbell actually starts 2 seniors, with the other girls coming in. Cameron Weeks is the only 3rd senior there is. So really they probably are not that much, but on paper it does really look like they're junior class strong for Portageville, which are great things for Portageville.
Yeah. And Portageville, we've talked about this in all the sports, I think. I'm just so impressed with what they've got going on down here athletically, between volleyball, football, baseball. Their basketball team's been good, both boys and girls. I mean, they've just really got some good things going on down here. No question about it. So we are set for this championship of the Bootheel Conference Tournament. One more regular season volleyball game for you. That'll be Wednesday night. It'll be the Dexter Bearcats at the Notre Dame Bulldogs up in Cape on Wednesday night.
I think you and I have that game together.
You're going to be up there also?
Yes.
All right. Well, you're driving a long way for that one. I'm coming back from playing golf in Festus, so it'll be easy for me. I'll be on my way home anyhow. So we are set to go here. I'm looking forward to this one, and I'm looking forward to that one Wednesday night. Those are 2 really good teams. So
that will be a show out for a pre-look at districts right there.
Absolutely. Mia Shear is going to serve here to start this championship matchup, set number 1, as the officials get everybody lined up here. No libero for Portageville. I noticed that both on the JV and the varsity game. So we are set to go.
We got 2 great officials. They're seasoned officials. We have Katie Penn and Stacy. Oh, I got to think of her last name. I'm sorry. Sorry, Stacy.
Pass, and passed over the net by Bunting. Then the set, knocked down, and we're going to have an in the net, and that will go to Portageville on the first point. So Shear to serve once again. Portageville just with a quick lead. Good serve, and sort of an ace there, as it was not able to be handled, and it's 2-0. So
Shear caught that ball high.
Yep. Shear once again to serve. Serve return, of course, very important. We saw that in the JV match. Then the set, and a nice hit, but just a little wide that time by Knotts, and it'll be 3-0 Portageville.
So Portageville hasn't had to do anything yet. And Campbell's just costing themselves some points right now.
Dug out. And then just passed over the net. The set. And a big kill that time by Maggie Priggle.
So there are 3 or 4 Priggles here on this team, and they're all sisters or cousins. It's just, you just say Priggle, and it's probably one of them.
I would say, as an announcer, it's really nice because you say Priggle, you got a pretty good chance of getting it right.
Yes.
Exactly right. Serve's going to be long this time out of bounds, so that serve will go back now to the Campbells as they trail 4-1, and we'll send, now tell me again, Weidenbender to the line.
They are from Glenonville.
Set and knocked down by Taryn Irby. And it's 5-1, and that was a big kill right there.
Sure was. That was a great kill by her.
So it'll set Briley Adams to the line to serve. Portageville with a quick 5-1 lead here, but we saw in the JV matches that first early lead doesn't matter all that much. And that's going to be out on the serve. Service error.
So the 2 points that Campbell has had, or does have, those from service errors from Portageville.
Dylan Coleman checks in and will serve. It's dug out there by Farmer. And then knocked down, but out of bounds by Priggle, and it'll be 5-3.
So Maggie Priggle is number 15, so she plays all 3 positions. So she plays right side, middle, and left side, which is very, very tough to try to get really, really good at one specific spot, and she does a good job.
Yeah, when you do all 3 of them, I can see where that'd be the case. Farmer with it, puts it down off the top of the net, puts it down, and it's 6-3 Portageville. And you really can see the difference, just the physical ability of the varsity to JV.
Yes.
You know, I mean, there's a huge difference in how hard they hit, how they're able to jump and everything. So saved and then passed over the net, but it's going to be wide out of bounds, and it's 7-3 Portageville with the lead.
Court awareness again.
Yeah, Campbell so far with some sort of unforced errors.
Very much.
This is Irby to serve. And just indecision by Campbell right there, and it's 8-3. And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Nixon of Campbell. I think she sees a little nervousness in her young lady. She's going to take a break. We'll take a quick one as well, as Portageville has jumped out 8-3 in the championship of this Bootheel Conference tournament here on Aycorp Sports.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your family and for trusting us with the ones you love the most. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of those lifelong memories. Thank you for taking us on the job and for putting us to work. Thank you for choosing us for your first vehicle and for every vehicle after. Thank you for trusting us for 70 years.
We're back. Portageville has jumped out to an early 8-3 lead here in set 1 of this varsity championship match. Jim Riker and Gentry Vansel along with you. And Portageville just showing probably why they are 26-4-2 right now, early on at least.
That's right. They've come out strong. They haven't been shook yet.
Taryn Irby, the junior, is serving for Portageville as Campbell just called the timeout. So, Irby, a little bit wide on the serve, out of bounds, 8-4. So good timeout by Coach Nixon. Got Portageville off the serve and back to Campbell, and
give her that credit.
Yeah, absolutely. Knotts to serve here. Paige Knotts to serve for the Camels. Dug out and missed off of the arms of Adams, out of bounds, 8-5. I don't know if that one floated on her a little bit or she just misjudged it, but it's a nice point for the Camels.
Caught her high.
Knotts again. Good serve that time. Farmer gets it, and it's passed across by Priggle. The set up. Hit and tip down. Good tip there by Wills, and it's 8-6.
So she saw it open. She has two blockers coming up on her. And when the one pulls from the right side, the tip goes there, and she was very smart to see that.
Now it's the serve again. Good one. Off of the arms of Adams and out of bounds. It'll be 8-7. Good service run here by Paige Knotts.
So it's been 3 now for Paige.
Yep.
And Portageville hasn't been able to get a kill off those serves yet.
Knotts with the serve. Farmer and out. And Priggle. Nice save by the Camels. Cross court to Farmer. And she knocks it down on the back line, and it's 9-7 Portageville. Good pass set and hit there for the Bulldogs.
So Glow is one of their go-to girls. Glow Farmer she's one of their go-to girls right now on the front row. And we now know why.
Yeah, absolutely. Lexi Priggle checks in and will serve now for the Bulldogs. They lead by 2. Serve. Then the pass and the hit. And that's going to be a little bit wide that time by Juliana Priggle, and it's 9-8.
So those that we just had a substitute. So in Portageville, so Lexi Priggle and Liza Priggle just came in, and they are sisters. One's a senior, one's a sophomore. So right now Portageville is running with a sophomore setter.
Back set to Farmer. Dug nicely there by Knotts. Then kept alive by Portageville. Back row hit, and it's over. Good dig out and pass back over. Campbell. Cross court set. And Farmer hits it into the net. We're tied at 9. Good rally there, but Campbell gets the best of it.
So Campbell has done their homework, and Portageville is a little bit slower when the ball is tipped to the middle. And so they're going to use that right now. Portageville will pick it up here as they did the last game I watched them.
Back set to Farmer. And we're going to have under the net, I believe.
Or in the net.
Or in the net, and it'll be a point for the Bulldogs. And Farmer to serve. And that's in. Good long serve there, and Weeks couldn't decide exactly what to do with it, and it's a point for Portageville.
And Angie Robertson calling line. She didn't know if she should move or not. She just turned her head. It was in. She got it.
Farmer, another great serve there, unable to put it back across, or the Camels, and it's 12-9 now.
So Campbell needs to put a stop. They had to fight so hard to get back into this game, and now to let 2 serves go.
That one's a little bit long, and it'll go back to Campbell.
I think it surprised the Campbell girls back here as well.
Yes,
that
I would agree with that.
It kind of looked like their faces.
Yeah. Aubrey Grubbs, the senior, to serve for Campbell. Farmer, and back set to Priggle. And it's a point for the Bulldogs. Nice back set there by Lexi Priggle, the setter. And we send Juliana Priggle to the serve. Like you said, Priggle, Priggle, and Priggle. Pass set and hit, but Farmer digs it out. Into the net, but they get it out. Good dig, Farmer with the set. Up, nice tip.
Good save by Cameron Weeks.
Yep. Farmer with it. Goes back, and it'll be
Hartley Willis is in the net.
Yep.
So these are 2 times that she's been in the net, and she knows she's aggravated at herself. I can see it on her face. She has got to stay out of this net. It's costing points.
Yeah, that would have been a point for the Campbell squad, but dugout Set by Bunting, and then across. Priggle back set. Dugout save, and good pass across.
It is.
And then knocked it down. That was Irby, yeah, Taryn Irby with the hit.
Good solid hit down the middle.
15-10. To Grubbs. Bunting cross court. Set by Priggle. Then Adams, and off of the hands of Wills, out of bounds. It'll be 16-10. So right now, Campbell just not able to get any kind of kills going on.
Nothing. There's not a rhythm yet. I haven't seen. Okay, so
rotation error?
Rotation. She has to be in the court. So number 4 is not in the court. So for those of you who don't know, when the referee blows her whistle, everybody must be in the floor and cannot be touching any line on the outside lines.
Passed across by Weeks. Priggle with the set. Grubbs with the save there.
Good net play by Hartley right now, Wills.
And then down the line and in. Good hit there by Reese Carr. And it's 17-11.
Campbell needed that to get some motivation getting back into this game. But that was great net play by number 8, Hartley Wills.
And she will serve here. And just got a little off center with that toss-up on her serve. And it's 18-11. Mia Shear checks back in for the Bulldogs, and she will serve. Comes to Wills. Then the pass and the set. And a little miscommunication there, but passed across. Farmer pass up and then backdoor to Adams. And then up and down by Taryn Irby. And it appears, Gentry, to me that Campbell's sort of a little hesitant to go against that double block.
They are. It is something that they see some during the year, and then sometimes they don't. So it's hard to practice against it if you're not seeing it every time you go to play or at practice. Another thing right now is Campbell is not utilizing the free balls that they're given, whether it is they can't get the pass to the setter to run the hit, who they need to go to. They need to go to Paige Knotts more in the middle, and they're not able to right now because they're not getting that pass there to her. And they're always playing defense. They're always having to be back on defense instead of being the one pushing and giving the offense to them.
Right, so far what you're saying is Portageville's been the aggressor really so far.
Yes.
And you mentioned in one of our earlier broadcasts about the smaller schools like this, and you said with the double blocker, a lot of these small schools don't have a double block because they don't have the size for that, correct?
They don't. And she doesn't either. And we talked about that at the very beginning. We thought Portageville had a little more size. And that's what you've been blessed with. Campbell's using everything they have to their ability.
Sure.
And size is not on their side. So now we just have to use it. We have to do the best we can with what we have. And they are.
Shear to serve, 8-point lead, and that's going to be in the net. Both times Coach Nixon's called a timeout. They've got a service change. And
she lost her train of thought there, I think for just a minute.
Right.
It was a little odd. She wanted to serve right before the whistle was blown, and then the whistle was blown. Then she should have just took a breath.
Farmer with the pass, the set, and then passed across. Bunting with the set, and then knocked down by Knotts. Paige Knotts out of the middle with the kill.
Who we just mentioned is the one they need to go to. She is a very good senior hitter for them, especially in the front row right now. They're running a 5-1 with Sarah Bunting running the setter position off the side.
Blocked there by Knotts. And blocked again by Knotts. The set. Bunting with the tap over. Farmer digs it out. And dug out there by Grubbs. Cross court. Set to Farmer. Dug out by Wills. And then the pass across deep. And we've got a...
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds?
So the ball...
Across the...
Yes, so when the ball passed over the net, it passed to the left side of the antenna from where we're sitting to the outside of the antenna.
Right.
So the ball has to cross in the plane.
Riley Adams. Grubbs digs it out. Bunting passes it over. Back set. Oh, nice back set and great finish by Maggie Priggle. That was well set up.
That was the best I think I've ever seen her hit. What a great hit.
Really nicely set up there. Good set from Mia Shear and a nice finish by Priggle.
That was fast, especially for high school.
Adams to serve again. And that's going to be a little wide, a little long. So 21-14.
For Portageville to advance past their district here, if they were to win their district, there are lots of great promises for Portageville for their district, lots of great expectations for them. But they're going to have to run something a little bit faster like that in order to advance.
Irby with the hit. And pass back across but out of bounds, and they'll make it 22-14. 8-point lead for the Bulldogs. And Taryn Irby at the service line. To Grubbs. Nice save, but 20 is going to have slid under the net there, I believe. That is Shear, so they'll go back to Campbell. And Paige Knotts to serve. Pass set to Shear. And a nice block, but out of bounds.
No, I think she's down.
Yep.
I saw her come down. No one come under the net. She came down odd on her left foot, I think it was. I hope she's okay.
That was...
This is...
Is that...
Juliana Priggle?
Priggle?
Yes. I think it's number 9, Juliana
Yeah, I believe
Priggle.
that may be right. So we're going to give her a second here. It is 23-15, as we mentioned in the first contest, JV contest, the Malden Green Wave with the championship tonight. Priggle's stretching out.
When she landed, it looked like she landed with her foot turned one way or the other. I can't quite. I thought it looked weird. Maybe she needs just a minute.
Well,
Sometimes
let's
you
hope.
do.
Yep, let's hope so. Just a reminder that tomorrow night from Dexter, we will have at about 6:40 the Dexter Bearcats, number 3 in the state, hosting the number 9 team in the state in Class 3, the Park Hill Central Rebels. It's good to see that Juliana is putting some weight on that at least. It may be a sprain or something, but it may be nothing too serious. Let's hope.
And if it is, she has 1 week, and they will get her rested here.
Yeah, the therapy's an amazing thing, that's for sure. There's a lot they can do anymore with that. So,
very true.
23-15, Portageville with the lead. And a timeout by Portageville as they're going to regroup a little bit after that. I think we'll keep it right here, 23-15, almost at the end of the first set. Just like I said, just a reminder, tomorrow night, football at Dexter with Dexter and Park Hill Central should be a good one. And then next Wednesday, Gentry and I will be up at Notre Dame High School next Wednesday night for the Notre Dame Bulldogs, the number 2 seed in Class 3 District 1 against the Dexter Bearcats, the number 1 seed in Class 3 District 1. And then next Thursday night, it'll be myself and I think Bobby Alford down in Portageville. It'll be the New Madrid. It'll be the Portageville Bulldogs and New Madrid County Central Eagles in the final regular season football game. Hard to believe that we're at that time of year that volleyball and football's regular season coming to an end.
Volleyball and football, both volleyball state finals are November the 6th through the 9th.
Right.
I'm correct on that.
I believe
at
that
the
is
Show
right.
Me Center. We would like to encourage you to go out to the Show Me Center this year. This is the last year that Cape Girardeau will host the state finals, and the next year it goes to St.
Joe, I believe I read that too, which is about as far from Cape Girardeau as you can get.
It's about far from anywhere as you can get.
It is. St. Joe is a long way up there.
It's north of Kansas City. So for those of you who love volleyball, come on out.
Yep.
It's an easy drive to Cape Girardeau. And we hope some of these teams from down here are in it. We love it when there is a Bootheel team in it.
Priggle with the serve. It's a good one. Over the net. Saved. Great save out there by Coleman and across. The hit. Dug out. Bunting gives it across and then into the net and a point. That's one of those instances of if you keep it alive, sometimes good things will happen.
Yes. Coleman made that play. She made that save happen.
Lisa Priggle is in the game now, as is, I believe, Lexi Priggle. Bunting to serve. Priggle back set to Farmer, and it's going to fly a little long. Makes it 23-17.
Hit off the wrong side of her hand just a little bit, and they got their spin thing. I noticed that the last time. Lexi and Glow both have their spin thing after they pass that hit a lot. They have a ritual.
Tough spot. There, Grubbs sort of got in no man's land, and it's out of bounds, and it's set point for...
I think it's set point for Portageville. I think she thought we were in. It was closer in.
Yes. Farmer to serve. Dug out nicely by Coleman. Bunting with the set, and then tapped across. Nice job of Farmer keeping it alive. Outside set to Priggle, and it's in, and that's going to be set number 1 to the Bulldogs. 25 for Portageville, 17 for Campbell. We will take a break here and be back in about a minute and a half or so here on Aycorp Sports.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
At TG Express, we handle oil changes, tires, brakes, and all other basic mechanical needs, including full-service gas. And for major mechanical and auto body repair jobs, visit our other location, TG Automotive. Trust TG Automotive for all your auto needs.
We're back at Portageville High School, the Bootheel Conference Volleyball Championships. The JV winners, the Malden Green Wave, I see they're leaving the building right now. They won over Portageville in the JV contest in set 1 here, 25-17. Portageville with the win over Campbell. Jim Riker and Gentry Vansa with you. And Gentry, it was really one of those situations in the first set for Portageville of they just really had a little too much jumping ability, and they really pass set hit a little better than Campbell did.
They sure did. They actually used everything that Campbell gave them. Like I said, Campbell played on the defense too much on that set to where Portageville was playing on the offense. And it played into Portageville's advantage because Portageville did not make that many hitting errors. As to where I thought in the JV game, Portageville actually hit better than Malden in that JV game. But Malden just pulled it out really nice for them.
Yeah, I would say in that one, Malden maybe served a little better than Portageville did.
Yes.
And in this one,
Portageville, I think, is serving better.
Yes, I agree than Campbell. I agree with that. I absolutely agree. So
the height advantage, like we talked about before, is something that Campbell will always struggle with. Even when they go to the next level at the next districts. Districts this year for them, it's a tough district for Campbell at the Class 1. District 2,
right.
And it will be held in Clarkton. You got Clarkton, who has an amazing team this year, but then you have Gideon, who is always Gideon, who is always good.
Right.
Bernie, who comes in here with a great record as well, and they're always good. So, and you can't count out Campbell, and you can't count out Risco.
Right.
Bloomfield as well. Now, they put Bloomfield back down in this division as well. So Bloomfield is not a Class 2A school anymore. Portageville, on the other hand, will have to meet Malden, Twin Rivers, New Madrid.
Right.
And New Madrid
has played much better.
Has been, yes. I would be nervous to play New Madrid right now. If I drew New Madrid, I really would not want that. And I haven't seen the bracket yet, and we have it here with us.
Yeah, we do. It'll be Zenith, Harnsville, or Twin Rivers for Portageville in the semifinals, and then East Prairie and Crothersville will then take on Malden. New Madrid County Central, maybe they're in Class 3. They're maybe up with Dexter, I think.
Maybe that's right.
I think they are in that with Dexter.
So that is Dexter, Kennett,
New Madrid County, Notre Dame, Saxony, and
Charleston?
No, Donovan, I believe.
Donovan, that's
yeah.
right. That's
Donovan
right.
In that one.
That's right. It's hard to keep all these schools in the classifications.
Well, they changed classifications so much anymore.
They really do.
You know, it used to be you sort of knew where everybody was, and now it's, and the boys can be a class in one thing, and the girls a class in a different class in something else, and it's very hard to keep track of anymore.
Yes. So for these, there's 5 classifications for volleyball, but like for basketball, there are 6.
There's 6, right, exactly.
And football, I think there are 6.
That is right. That is exactly right. Here we go in the second set, and right off the bat, Taryn Irby with the kill, and Portageville with a 1-0 lead.
There was no block up there for Campbell. Sarah, the setter, Sarah Bunting, did the best she could to get her hands up. It's just too much. I love to see that the Portageville boys have finally come alive.
Yeah, the crowd sort of finally showed up a little bit. So Briley Adams with a dandy serve. That may be because the football coaches have had him out there practicing a little bit for New Madrid this week. That's exactly right.
I would imagine so.
2-0 for Portageville. Going to be another ace there as it goes out off of Wills, and it's 3-0 Portageville. Briley Adams, the senior, serving for Portageville. And that's a little long, so Campbell will get it back. Coleman will come in the ball game, and she will serve for Campbell. Maggie Priggle off her arms and out of bounds, and it's 3-2.
That was a smart serve. That serve dropped as soon as it went across that net.
Dug out and then knocked across by Farmer, and she just found that little opening. There was an opening right in the middle of the court, and she found it and just tipped it in there. Good look. And I love that with this game that it doesn't always have to be a hard hit.
No.
You know, sometimes the softest hit is the best play. So Irby to serve. Gets it back. Bunting back set. Hit by Knotts. Then to Farmer. She tips once again. The pass up and passed across. Saved nicely by Portageville. Dug out by Bunting. She's going to get it there. She tips it across to Farmer, and she knocks it down. Glow Farmer really jumps well. She's not the tallest kid Portageville's got, but man, she can jump.
No, she flies. She has longer arms than a lot of players. Her arms are long. So right now we have Juliana Priggle. She is out. So Lexi Priggle, who is the setter, she is going to play right side for her in her spot. That's who she went in for anyway.
Right.
So they just put her back up there, and she's probably not used to playing that position. But we'll see how she does. And
passed across by Grubbs. Then knocked down by Maggie Priggle. She went down the line, and 6-2.
There again. So Maggie now is going to have to play middle because for this rotation, and she's usually playing right side, but since they have a girl hurt, she's adjusting very well.
Farmer, then the set up and long that time. And that's one of the things we talked about with Lexi Priggle. That's not her usual spot out there as a hitter.
No. And last year she wasn't a hitter as well on the B team as a freshman. But she's smart. She knows how to do this. So.
Well, and that's where next man up mentality. You know, you've got to step up there. Across, Priggle into the net, but dug out. Weeks with the hit. Now to Farmer. Good save by Coleman, but nothing they can do with it, and it's 7-3. Another kill for Glow Farmer.
And Coleman is there. She is doing her job. She is right there on it. And when the ball is coming that fast, any little slight movement you make, it will go off your arms, and it will go somewhere that you don't want to.
Priggle, good serve. And into the net. And what it appears to me, at least, and you mentioned earlier, what Campbell's not been able to do is they've not been able to get that good set, so they have an opportunity to hit.
Yes.
Priggle to serve again. Gets it back, and it's off of the hands of the Campbell player, Weidenbender, and a timeout by Coach Dick Nixon. It is 9-3 for the Portageville Bulldogs here in set 2. We're going to take a quick break and be back in 30 seconds on Aycorp Sports. Back at Portageville High School, Portageville leads in set 2, 9-3. They won the first set 25-17, and this is the championship of the Bootheel Conference Tournament. And Campbell is sort of scuffing a little bit right now. They're struggling a little bit.
They are, and it's off this serve. It's off some simple passes. They cannot give Portageville a free ball. They cannot make anything easy for Portageville, especially with the front row right now, with Maggie Priggle, Glow Farmer, and Liza Priggle. They cannot do that. And that went long. Another point for Coach.
Yeah, another point
I
for...
love it.
Yeah, Coach Nixon, every time she takes a timeout. That's exactly right.
Third one.
Exactly right.
It never worked for me.
Sarah Bunting in. I watched her brother Sam play basketball last year. He was a good player for the Campbells. Farmer across. Bunting with the set.
There
off to Grubbs. There's a good pass set hit that time.
There is what Campbell needs to get back into this game.
Absolutely.
A good pass, a perfect set, and a great hit.
So Bunting to hit again, or to serve again. Good short serve that time. Drop down, good serve, and an ace, 9-6.
Nice.
Bunting serve, this time a little deeper. Irby with the pass, then the set. Dug out nicely there, and then a tip over. Set by Bunting, cross to Grubbs. Dug out to Farmer. Great dig out that time by Knotts. And then passed across. Good save that time by Bunting. Campbell gets back in position. Farmer Coleman with a nice dig. Cross court to Grubbs. She finds the line, but save there by Priggle. And then Farmer gets it back corner, gets the point. Great rally right there.
A great rally, but nothing that was wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, is what I like to call it.
Right.
Nothing was with that pass set, boom, kill. or big pass. Just a lot of good saves from both, and a lot of both teams trying to play smart.
Farmer with the ace. So one thing, I was watching Northwestern and Iowa, I think, last night. And, you know, in college, so much hitting from the back. Not so much in high school. Is that correct?
Correct.
Just because of the athletic abilities, or what would that be?
So a lot of that in college, great plays
It
here.
sure was.
Great saves.
To Adams into the net and a point and give some credit to Paige Knotts on that.
Right. So a lot of it is that these girls in college are 6'1" to 6'4" to 6'5".
Right.
They can hit from anywhere. They love hitting from the back row because then they can get their momentum to go forward, and then the block cannot touch them half the time. And there was an ace
by
Arbor Grubbs.
Oh yeah, Brooks. That's right. Was serving.
Arbor Grubbs. So that is why they do a lot of that. It's called out of system sets, and it works wonderful. We will probably actually see a lot more of that in Class 4 and 5 in November at the state finals.
So if you're watching a Jackson play, they're doing a lot of that probably. Gotcha. Adams into the net, another point, 11-9 now. They've closed the gap a little bit.
Another thing, when the girls hit from back row, the block is completely off. So the block has to wait on timing, and the timing is different. And it's just a lot harder, and they can move it around a lot easier.
Set up, dug out. Dug once again, but not quite enough, and it's a point for Portageville.
Paige Knotts is having a great game right now. Back here, she is playing this back row very well, just like you would expect a senior to.
Yeah, she's all over the place right now. You're exactly right. Maggie Priggle to serve for Portageville. Bunting with the set. Dug out. And then Irby puts it down. No double block there. When that doesn't happen, Irby's going to get to knock it down.
Yes. Reese Carr is over here for Campbell, playing left side, strong side. It is a height advantage right now.
Right, absolutely.
In that front row. It's all height.
Up and passed across. And set to Adams. Off of the net and in. Point for Portageville.
Just a little row. And it went her way.
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
Always a 50-50 for me. I always hold my breath.
5-point lead now for the Bulldogs. Back deep to Wills. And she gets the hit. Set was sort of off a little bit.
That was a great save for her.
Back set, dug out by Bunting. And then passed just barely across the net. Passed once again deep, this time to Farmer. Up to Irby, and out.
Ball was out.
Just a little wide, and it was a little wide. That was a great call.
So, points for Campbell here in that rotation. They did not get a pass set hit off of anything. And then Portageville hit, but the defense here, and that's why sometimes defense wins.
Right.
There was some solid hits from Portageville. It's just that Campbell was able to get their passes up, and some missed serves here again for Campbell.
Dug out, Bunting with the set. Pass, hit, nice dig out of there. Grubb saves it, and then across by Weeks. And then going to be a little wide. A little bit long that time, and it's 15-11. I will give Campbell credit. There's no quit in them, that's for sure.
There's no quit. I love it. It's a lot of hustle, Weidenbender back to serve.
Weidenbender to the middle. And then Irby a little short, and it'll be a point. Makes it 15-12.
Great block up there by Paige Knotts.
Weidenbender serves. Farmer digs it out this time. Dug out of there by Wills. Back set. Adams blocked but out of bounds. Knotts with the block, just couldn't keep it in play, and it's 16-12.
Still think Campbell has a time right now. If they can get this side out and get the run and make it a 3-point game, it's going to be a game.
Adams, long, so 16-13, so they get it right back here, and they bring Dylan Coleman in to serve. Deep serve for Farmer. The pass, then the back set. Irby knocks it down, 17-13. Nice set, back set that time by Mia Shear.
Right. So right now, Portageville is really out hitting Campbell. They have 10 kills to Campbell's maybe 1 or 2 right now, but the score doesn't show it.
Right. Irby, that's going to be a little long on the serve, so 17-14. Service errors for Portageville, sort of keeping Campbell in this set. And Paige Knotts to serve for the Camels. Dug out by Adams. Set by Shear. Saved, but not. They can't quite get to it, and that's a knockdown by Lexi Priggle, the sophomore, and it's 18-14.
So right now, to me, Portageville has one of their better lineups right now. They have Maggie Priggle, Glow, and Lexi, or Liza Priggle in that front. Lots of height.
Weeks with the hit. Farmer with the pass, and then into the net. And it'll be 18-15. Portageville just lets Campbell hang around.
Just a little bit.
Weeks checks back in. And Sarah Bunting to serve. 3-point game, 18-15. Bunting serve. To Farmer. She tips it. Cross. Set by Bunting. A little too close to the net. Priggle to Farmer. Blocked but out of bounds off of the hands of Wills. Just didn't quite get squared up there on the block.
Did not. And it's a faster paced game for Campbell right now. The sets are just a little bit shorter, so they're having to really, really push out there to go.
Coach Nixon going to take a timeout. It's a 19-15 Portageville lead here in set 2. We'll take a 30-second break and be back here on Aycorp Sports.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your family and for trusting us with the ones you love the most. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of those lifelong memories. Thank you for taking us on the job and for putting us to work. Thank you for choosing us for your first vehicle and for every vehicle after. Thank you for trusting us for 70 years.
Back at Portageville, 19 for Portageville, 15 for Campbell here in set 2. Jim Riker and Gentry Vansel alongside at the Volleyball Championships for the Bootheel Conference Tournament this year. And Portageville has just sort of done enough to keep the lead, but they've not really put Campbell away when they've had the opportunity.
That's right. But Campbell, on the other hand, is fighting for it.
They really are.
And I love that about this team. They're fighting. They're not going to lay down and die and let us score just out. A team just run over them.
Glow Farmer to serve. As Coleman digs it out. The set by Bunting. Tipped across and down, and another point. Tipped by Wills, and it's 19-16. Once again, just keep it to a 3-point game here.
If Campbell can just ever get over this hump, it would really make a big difference.
Aubrey Grubbs to serve. Farmer with the pass. Then it's out. It is in. I was right. Different angle, and that's in by Lisa Priggle, and it's 20-16. And that will send Maggie Priggle to the line to serve. Off of Grubbs' hands and out of bounds, 21-16. That last point was a really big point.
Big point.
So it's 21-16, and Priggle to serve again. And it's in. Little miscommunication there between Grubbs and Knotts, and it's 22-16. Communication is just huge on the court, isn't it?
Very.
Up. Knocked. Good save back there by Portageville. And then Adams with the hit.
Wait, a good extend reach.
Priggle with the set. Adams once again with the hit and down for the point. 23-16.
She has been tough this set. First set I didn't think as much, but this set she is what I would call showing out.
Yep.
I love it.
Coming back to us. Nice save by Josh there. Saves our computer, and it's 24-16. Set point for the Bulldogs. Serve's going to be long, so we sailed a little bit on Priggle, and it's 24-17.
So Portageville this set has had 5 missed serves, and in a big match, when we come into districts, come into sectionals, the 5 serves, that will just kill you when you run against other teams.
Yeah, you really don't want to see probably more than, what, 1 or 2? I mean, you're going to have some, certainly.
You're going to have some, yes. This is high school.
Right. Nice save there by Bunting. And then back row hit, and it's wide, and that's going to be set 2 for the Bulldogs. Double 25-17s here. First and second set, both 25-17 for Portageville. We'll take a minute break, be back with set 3 of this conference tournament championship on Aycorp Sports. Back at Portageville High School. Portageville with a 2-0 lead over Campbell here in the Varsity Championship of the Bootheel Conference Tournament. Both games 25-17. This Portageville group will be playing in the Class 2 District 1 tournament here in a couple weeks. It's at Malden. And that's like you said, that's a pretty good district with the Twin Rivers in there, St. Lawrenceville, Portageville, Malden, East Prairie, and Crothersville. So there's a couple of pretty good teams in that group, no question.
Right. I do think that if Portageville were to make it out of their district, they would probably meet someone like Scott City, maybe Arcadia Valley. I'm not for sure if Arcadia Valley is there.
No, they're in District 3. Actually,
it
would be Scott City or St. Vincent, which I believe St. Vincent's is really strong this year. Yes. If I remember seeing that someplace.
Yes.
So that would be who they would come up against in the quarterfinals then. So.
Right. But this is a very talented team. I would love to see them go. Their losses this year for Portageville have been to Bernie, Arcadia Valley, and Notre Dame at the Show Me Center or at the Sportsplex when they played for the SEMO Dig for Life.
Right.
And then a loss to Scott City, who Scott City this year has a very tough team as well.
Right. So, not a good squad. They're going to have to play, though, like you said, sort of some flawless volleyball to really be able to move on. You get to that point, you can't have the missed serves. Right. You can't have the free balls and everything.
That's right. And here for Campbell, if they would happen to get out of their district, which they'd have to beat the very tough Clarkton, Gideon, Bernie, Bloomfield, all those, they would have to probably meet Advance or Winona. And Winona just, they won that Dig for Life tournament, the whole thing. not just the
Right.
small. They won the whole thing. They came down and won the Gideon tournament, and just a lot of things, a lot of good things coming out of Winona again since Coach Francie Spurgeon left several years ago, and the program is now finally turning back around.
And I guess in big schools, it would be the Jackson Lady Indians probably that are the class of that group more than likely, I would think.
Yes, and I spoke with Coach Murley, and we'll speak about that in a little bit.
Oh, nice tip by Irby. Bunting tried to just tip it over, and Irby was right there to put it down, and Portageville with a quick 1-0 lead. Shear to serve. And it's in the net, and we're tied at 1. And those are the little things you're talking about that have got to get cleaned up before the district tournament gets here.
So that's 2 for her on the night. That's not characteristic of her, uncharacteristic of her. Perfect pass.
Irby in, and it's 2-1. Portageville.
Again, from our view, it looked out, but from his, it was in. So.
Exactly right. And I'm assuming as long as it catches the line, it's in, correct?
Yes.
So Adams to serve. 2-1 Portageville with the lead. Little miscommunication there, and it's a 3-1 Portageville lead.
So that ball is coming over the net, and it's just dropping short right there. And that is difficult because we have the 3 girls here from Portageville kind of blinding you from the server. And then we have 3 girls on the other side of the net from Campbell. On your side of the net, it's just tough.
Ball floats back. Irby tries to kill. Farmer digs it out. Oh, and they get it across, but it's going to be under the net, so it'll be a 4-1 Portageville lead.
That was what I call a good pinball machine effect. It's just bounce, 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 and it goes off, and it was still going. You played to the whistle, and I think Campbell was thinking, well, did it go over?
Bunting with the set. The hit put down there by Paige Knotts, and as you said all night, they need to see that with Knotts quite a bit.
Yes. And that ball from our view, which we never get from the other side, it went right through Irby's hands, right in between them.
Coleman to serve. Going to be a little long, so 5-2 Portageville. They haven't missed as many serves, have they, really?
No, Campbell hasn't. But Campbell can't afford to miss any.
Right. Bunting back set. Nice dig over there by Shear. And then she turns around and hits it out of bounds. Great dig, but just couldn't put it back in. Paige Knotts to serve. Campbell down by 2. Dug out by Adams. Shear with the set. Nice save there by Wills. The set and the hit by Farmer. Dug out by Coleman.
For a sophomore, Coleman is very talented back here as a libero.
Oh, great save right there by Coleman. Exactly right. Then deep. Set by Shear. Coleman digs it out once again to Bunting. And a little tip. Farmer tries to put it down, but it's knocked over by Bunting, and it's 5-4. Sarah Bunting with a great play.
Sarah, every bit of her 5-4, she got up there, man. I love it, and you could tell her energy once she got it. She will always come home tonight. She'll be talking about that one play. Watch out, Mom and Dad.
Knotts with the serve. Good serve. Just snuck over the net, and we're tied at 5. That may be as good a serve as we've seen all night.
I'm with that one, too. She's been on every time.
And then that would be the jinx of the announcer.
I'm sorry.
No, that was me. I was the one who called it first, to be fair. Lisa Priggles checks in for the Bulldogs. And Lexi Priggle to serve. Coleman digs it out. Bunting gets it back, but wrong side of the net, and it'll be a lift, and we're tied at 6. It was an overpass a little bit there by Bunting, but Portageville couldn't do anything with it.
Right. And just like that, this game is tied. Portageville's going to come out here and keep at it. They're going to have to keep swinging. They need to find Campbell's holes, and Campbell's defense is just really good right now.
Just too far for the setter, Priggle, to have to go there, and it's 7-6. First time that Campbell's had a lead in a long time.
I think the whole night.
Yeah, could very well be. That's to Farmer, and then Adams puts it back across. Bunting, cross court, knocked down by Wills. Found the back corner, and it's 8-6.
And that's really her first strong hit of the night. But she has always had to go up against the strongest middles. So good for her right now.
Bunting again. Adams digs it out. Priggle with the back set to Farmer. Off of the hands of Knotts, out of bounds, and it's 8-7. Just mentioned that Juliana Priggle, who they helped off the court a while ago, was on the bench with ice on an ankle, it looks like. So hopefully it's just a sprain and she'll be able to be back quickly. Farmer to serve. Nice dig out. Then across. Sort of a free ball there for Portageville. And a great cross-court hit by the senior Lisa Priggle. Went opposite side and a great point.
So I talked with her the other day and her coach, and they've been really working on that. She's not super tall, but she can help the team. She can do what she does best on that, making those smart plays and cutting the ball. They've really, really worked on her on doing that.
Portageville with the point. They lead 9-8. Coleman, nice dig out there. Bunting with the set. A little close to the net, but good job there. And over, though, nice block by Maggie Priggle, and it's a point for the Bulldogs. Man, there's just no substitute for size, is there?
No, there's not.
Coleman with a nice dig. Bunting sets it, and just out there, just a little outside by Wills. She had to go to the outside because she had the big block in the middle. And a timeout by Coach Nixon with the 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. So what is Coach Nixon trying to potentially change here in the huddle?
Well, she's known to get the serve after this. That is exactly what I do know. I'm going to be looking forward to the score being probably 11-9. I would bet money on it. But these girls need to take a breath. They've fought every game. They haven't gave up, so don't give up now. And keep doing what you've been doing. Pass that hit. It will fall. Some things have been falling for Portageville, though. That block with Maggie Priggle, she had her beat on that block. Maggie just happened to reach back and pull that up. I'm not saying that was luck on Maggie's part, but those rarely happen, and especially when she had to fall to the floor to do it. So let's see if this is true for Coach Nixon.
Lacrosse. Farmer to Adams, blocked and out of bounds off of Wills, and it's 12-8.
And Wills still has to go up. She still has to go up, even though it's going out. She just needs to turn her hand just a little bit. And as a coach, you're not mad about any of that. She's doing what she should be doing.
Bunting gets it across. Farmer flies into it. And then Wills with the kill, and it's 12-9. Autry Henderson in. She started the game, I believe, this game for the Camels. Priggle with the set to Adams and down. Adams has come on these last two sets. And she's another one. She's not the biggest kid, but she gets up and gets it down well.
And she's putting it in front of the three-point line, and that's big for high school right now. Anyone that can do that, that's good.
To Bunting, cross court, saved by Farmer. Priggle with the set, the hit by Adams. And across. Back set to Priggle. Dugout, Bunting with the set.
Good spot.
Great save. Good spot, great save, but just off the ceiling, and it's a point for Campbell.
Even though Portageville actually hits down more, Campbell hits long. And a lot of times I talk about the back 10% of the court being the most effective because you are hitting that line, and no one is back there. You usually see both teams, no one is back here.
Irby dug out there by Wills. Tip, Farmer digs it out for Portageville. To Adams. And it's in, and it's 14-10. Shear checks back in for the Bulldogs, and she will serve. Up and Grubbs digs it. Little miscommunication there on the
setter. And 12 has ran the setter position, but 3, Sarah Bunting, that was her call, and she just didn't speak fast enough.
Dug out by Weeks. Bunting with the set and blocked out of bounds. Kill there by Knotts and knocked out of bounds, and it's 15-11. So the setter, for people that may not know, the setter's the one who makes all those calls, correct?
She makes those calls, and they're all waiting on her to make that call. If she hollers help, then yes, they're all going to go for it. But until then, on that second hit, no one touches that ball.
Good block by Paige Knotts in the middle that time on Irby.
She is strong up there. So I played at University of Tennessee at Martin, and my setter was 5'1", 5'2", and she would knock me over to get that ball. I knew once I got knocked over one time, I wasn't going to get knocked over anymore. For those of you who don't know, I'm a good 5'11".
Another point for Campbell.
So, yes.
So the setter's got to be aggressive like that, though, right?
Yes, and she and I roomed together, so we worked that out very quickly.
Set by Shear to Adams and down. Riley Adams with another kill, and it's 16-13.
I think tonight, I've seen her hit 2 in the net, and I bet she's had 7, 8 kills tonight.
Yes.
Hitting percentage for her is going to be great.
From serve, just hits the net. Save, though. They dug it. Just couldn't get it over. Great job at Grubbs of digging it out of the net. But they just couldn't get it over, and it's 17-13.
This just shows Campbell's grit right now.
Yes. 2 in a row, she's hit the net on the serve. Shear to set. Farmer knocks it down, and it's a 18-13 lead for Portageville.
So this is, to me, one of Campbell's stronger rotations with Knotts in the front row. She just didn't get her hands closed quite enough.
Dug out there by Wills. And Bunting passes it across. Back set to Irby, and she knocks it down. Really pretty back set right there.
Really. And it froze Campbell. If they could watch this as a replay, Campbell's defense just froze. They didn't know where it was going.
Yeah, really nicely done. 19-13, Adams with the serve. Goodwin dug out there by Wills. Bunting with the set. Dug out in the back by Priggle. Adams on a nice block by Knotts.
A
one-handed block, yep.
You know, I'm looking at these seniors right now, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm trying to think of a conference player right now, conference player of the year, that type of thing. Man, both of these girls are amazing.
Yeah, they both have played very well.
Yes.
You're right.
And it doesn't have to be a senior. Let me remind everyone
sure.
that. It doesn't.
But I would think Paige Knotts and Briley Adams are both pretty high in that discussion.
Pretty high.
Bunting back set to Knotts. And it's
Over
in. Just a nice little tip in.
Just nice. She saw it. That's what makes her so special here.
2015. Knotts to serve. Farmer to Shear.
Hard. Antenna.
Off the wrong side of the net there, and it's 2016. Knotts with the good serve once again. Saved. Oh, let's hope those girls are okay. Adams and they both get up, thankfully. Adams and Farmer run into each other, and it's 2017.
I need to save that for tomorrow night's game.
Yeah, that's right. Adams gets it across to Priggle, and it's a little long and out of bounds. 2018, Campbell's making a little comeback here.
I'm telling you. And a good timeout call for Portageville right now.
Good timeout by Coach Kellums. 3-point run here for the Campbell Camels, and they at 2018, and they just got to manage. Got to figure if they could just get a way to get it tied or get a 1-point lead. It seems like that momentum change that would go a long way. All of a sudden, you put a little doubt in Portageville's head that way.
That's right. Just a few minor mistakes. Right now, they're having a hard time serve receiving Paige Knotts to serve, and that has been every time she's been back there. Portageville, Campbell has gained points. Portageville has really had a hard time. This serve is so hard that, like I said, any extra movement, the ball is going what we call a shank. And this is what's happening with Portageville. They're actually not passing and holding on some of it. Arms are flying just a little too much. And I think Paige knows who she wants to serve it to. She's probably going to serve it to Adams right now.
Yeah. The 2018, and by the way, I'm a golfer. I know exactly what a shank is, and it's not good in volleyball or golf, either one.
Okay. I'm not a golfer.
No, it is not good in golf, trust me. So it's a word we don't even say in golf. It's so bad. So
I got to be in college in golf, and that's because I had to beg a teacher.
Knotts to serve again. Campbell trails by 2, 2018. To Adams, a short serve and a great serve, and it's 2019. 1-point game now. Knotts with a chance to tie it here if Campbell can get this point. Adams saves it. Set, then to Farmer. Tipped over, free ball, out to Farmer, and she knocks it down. Farmer is a very nice outside hitter and knocked it down the line nicely. 21-19.
And it's a faster pace pass, not the pass, set hit though.
Yes.
And that's what she needs. She goes so well, she has a little bit of hang time, so the setter can adjust.
Priggle long with the serve, so 21-20. Another service mistake by Portageville.
But so far this game, not too many, so it's been 2-2. So that's not really what's going to, well, it's going to cost someone the points.
Right.
Up there at a score 21-20 right now in favor of Portageville, and Campbell serving.
Bunting with the serve. Priggle with the set. Hit by Lisa Priggle. A good one, and it's down. And it's 22-20. Glow Farmer to serve. Good one. Coleman, though, keeps it alive, and then across by Weeks. Right side to Adams. Found the open spot in the middle of the floor, and it's 23-20.
And that was an off hit for her. Just an off-row shot.
Yeah, she didn't really hit that the way she would like to have, I don't think. But it was pretty effective because maybe they were looking for it a little harder.
23-20, Portageville.
Up, Coleman gets it back and across, free ball across. Farmer digs it out with the pass. Then Priggle with the kill, and we've got championship point coming up here for the Bulldogs.
That was Maggie Priggle that time out of the middle, who has stepped in the place of her cousin, Julianne.
24-20, Farmer with the serve, and it's going to float long, so Campbell stays alive. 24-21. And Aubrey Grubbs to serve for the Camels. Back to Farmer. Priggle with the set to Adams. Dug out nicely. Bunting with the set. Priggle with the set once again to Farmer.
From the back row. So we saw our first back row, which is great.
Dug out by Irby. Hit long, and it's 24-22. Campbell plays another point. Grubbs to serve. Hits it to Farmer. 24-23. And Coach Kellum's going to take a timeout. And I would assume, from you being a coach, I would guess this to be right, that you just want to say, just calm down, girls.
Just calm down. Get the point. Let's do what we do. Keep swinging. Do not play scared, because, you don't want them to stop what they've been doing to get here. We don't just want to give Campbell a free ball. Go ahead and take those swings if it is smart. If it's a good pass, good set, let's take those swings. And that's what's got you here. And you've got to do that now, because in a big game, you cannot give another team a free ball and let them pass that hit and go more. Campbell right now is they're playing their game. They're back at it like, yes, let's go. And another thing she called timeout was see if she can break this serve.
Right. So Grubbs to serve. 24-23. Portageville with the lead. Priggle to Adams. Tipped, and that's the match. The Portageville Bulldogs win 25-17, 25-17, 25-23, and they are champions of the Bootheel Conference Tournament and the Bootheel Conference regular season. So it's been a great season for Coach Kellums and her group.
Yes. Congratulations to them. I look forward to seeing them play in postseason as well, and seeing the good things that Portageville has worked so hard for this year.
And Campbell with a nice job of really being a little outmanned, certainly outsized, but staying with them. 25-17, 25-17, 25-23. There's nothing to be ashamed of in that.
Oh, yeah. I thought they were there, and sometimes in every set, Campbell was right there. They just needed one little bit more push, and it just didn't happen for them. And now Portageville receiving their plaque for both, like you said, conference tournament and conference regular season. And their record does show for it. They have a great record.
Absolutely. So both these teams will have one more week of the regular season left, and they move on to district play. Reminder that tomorrow night we've got a football game for you. The Dexter Bearcats and host the Park Hill Central Rebels in what should be a good matchup. We'll be on the air about 6:40. Bobby Alford and I. You'll want to join us there. Gentry, any final thoughts?
Hey, it's been a blessed day. It's a beautiful day.
It has been.
And what a great day for some volleyball that we're seeing here, and to help these kids lead up to their district tournaments, what they have come out since early August to achieve.
Well, congratulations to the Malden Green Wave, the champions of the JV tournament, and the Portageville Bulldogs, the champion of the varsity tournament. For Gentry Vansel, this is Jim Riker saying good night and God bless from Portageville, Missouri.